Hello everyone, welcome to Redline Collectibles. Today is a mini box opening. Actually, this is going to be probably one of maybe 3 or 4 because there's so many reds that came in this box, but I want to open them up while you're present. I haven't seen them except for pictures. So this is the collection that I had posted a couple of pictures the other day, and I am super excited about this. Wow, man, these are clean. So, first out of the blocks is an olive, beautiful US little bug. Boy, let's put him right there. And you know what? He deserves a little bit more attention. So let's do this right there. Look at that olive. And then on the other side of the spectrum, why not? I really love the way that this seller had packaged the cars, and the meticulous way that they were protected for their journey up here to my man cave. Look at this magenta waste wagon. Good golly, Miss Molly, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I love magenta. What a show-off piece. Good grief. Look at the difference in these two castings. You got a little bug, and then you have this magenta waste wagon. How about those bananas? Nothing wrong with those. Wow, so super cool. You're seeing them when I'm seeing them. So yeah, next one out of the plastic. Oh man, what a beautiful pony. Exactly how you want it. Look at that. Very stiff on the hood. A little bit of overspray you can see inside the hood right there in the front. The glass. Beautiful shade of blue. US custom Mustang. What a gorgeous little piece. Banger bass too. Wow. Oh man, taking my breath away. How beautiful that is. I love that white interior too. Let's do this. I'll put that right there. Okay. And then let's just keep the hits coming here. Let's do it. There's another one. Look how these are wrapped up with this rubber band to protect the trip. I don't have to rip any tape. Very well thought. The seller is quite ingenious in the way that the cars are protected. And every time I get a box in, it's always like this box is top the last box as far as the way that they're packaged and protected and tracked. I get the tracking numbers ahead of time, so I know exactly what the status of the car is. You know, the cars on their way up here. So I'm really really grateful that someone takes the time to make an effort and covers all the bases, dots all the I's, crosses all the T's. That's what this person does. So again, if you're ever going to ship cars, I'm not saying just me, but if you're going to ship cars, it's really important to take that extra special effort in the box and the protection that you are putting a little cocoons around the cars and their journey. You never know. You got some gorillas over at the different shipping agencies, so to speak, and the last thing you want to happen is that it's the box went wayward or got stepped on or whatever. So it's best that you protect the contents as best that you can. Love that red pony. Just love that red pony. Next one here, I think this is a Harry. Oh, it is. Oh, baby. You know what I'll do? When I sell these for auction, I'm going to put a black light on this salmon because I think it's salmon. I don't think it's hot pink. I'll be able to tell by the black light and the beauty. See, what's tough about the Harry Hauler are all the sharp edges on the casting. Also, because the casting is so heavy, it had a propensity to be cracked or scratched on the glass. Look at how pristine that glass is. Just a marvelous condition. And with this casting color, there's chances that you're going to see a whole lot of blotching on the actual tone, the tarnish underneath. You don't get that here. Very little, only a wisp here and there of any type of tone. And boy, you're looking to upgrade. It's a late run Harry. Look at the difference between salmon and red. I know they're two different ages and eras and etc. And you know what? As long as we're talking about this type of casting, why not do a noodle head? I know that noodle heads they're tough to find clean for the same reasons we just described here on the Harry, and that is the heavy nature of the casting. This is a great example of a guy that took care of his cars, right? When you buy Redlines, the last thing I think you're going to do, now I don't want to judge anybody. Look at that. It's got a factory error. Never painted the light. I don't think those lights were painted. Were they supposed to be painted? I'll look that up in my Elite Redline guide. But, gosh, what a clean car. What I was going to say is that, I think we chase the hobby for a childhood memory mostly. I don't think we are acquiring, and pursuing red lines to run down a track. I mean, I'm gonna make maybe I'm gonna offend somebody by saying that, but I don't think I'd want to see any of these cars running down the track and taking some piece of furniture, or all of a sudden your cat starts chasing it because it came off the track or something. Yeah. I think the cars that you acquire from Redline Collectibles from me via live auction and or our website, www.redlinecollectibles.com, is you're going to put that car right on your top shelf, and you're going to look at that in your man or woman cave and just marvel at the beauty, the craftsmanship, the engineering from the Mattel Toy Company. Don't you love Aqua on a Light My Firebird? What a sweet car. Beautiful wheels. Look at those shiners. Wow. I hate to even take this off the spinner. They're so beautiful. Put those two Light My Firebirds up there. I'm going to put the Noodle Head next to the Volkswagen. I'm going to take this pony, put him on the other side. Have a couple of bookends there. Actually, no, it's not gonna cooperate. So I'm gonna put him over here, a little bit behind the spin. I'll do a final tally here. Remember, this is just phase one, part one of a couple of parts that I'm gonna do, because the box is loaded with gems like this. It is an absolute grand salami of cars. Beautiful gold. Ooh. Got there's a stress mark right there. Oh, the finish on this one is outstanding. Just a beautiful example, preserved in time. The custom Mustang in beautiful gold. Look at the shine on this one and the consistency of the paint. Put him on the spinner, deservedly so. And I'm going to put this Harry, let's put the Harry up on top here. Let's do that. See that up there? You will. I'll tilt the camera just a tad there, and then we'll take a look once we're done here. Got a couple more from our first part one of mini box openings to come. Thank you for supporting the channel. Do like, subscribe, and share the content if you would. And I'll have much more of content for you to enjoy. Beautiful red lines. We'll do that together. Deep dish on the front. Regular on the back. Deep dish on the front. Yep, Hong Kong early run deep dish. Beautiful is the word. Hong Kong red. Look at this gem. Gonna put him right there. Why not? Two more. Two more. Here, let's do this. Let's make some space this way. We'll let these guys travel around together. Now I got two more to open up here. Let's see what works under this masterful job of bubble wrap. Deep dark copper. I sold a copper the other day. It was much lighter than this. This is almost like a, well, we know it's copper, right? Of course. But in some, positions, you almost got a little bit of brown action on the back there. If you're looking for a complement to your Redline collection, your copper collection of Redlines, this may be an absolute must for you to have and acquire and add to your Redline collection. Dark toned copper, Hong Kong, little pony here, guys. What a gem. I know I'm repeating myself over and over, but I can't help myself. They're so beautiful. All right, last card for this little mini box opening. Hey, I posted a couple of videos the last 24 hours. I put a 442 video up. Oh, that's right. I remember this when the picture came in, the photograph of all the cars and this Noodle Head in a very light shade of blue, ice blue, if you will. This is a nugget, guys. Now, see, it's not painted, so I'm probably gonna be assured by the Elite Redline guy that the Noodle Head was not painted on the lights in the back. So I misstated that in that green one back there. But you can see in its former life, underneath right behind the wheel there, you see that little bit of light blue going on. And then over time, what happens is that, due to circumstances, we don't know, maybe the environment that it was in or the type of Zymac that was applied, maybe it was a light spray of paint, maybe it sat in the sun, maybe it was in a blister way too long, but for whatever reason, this is going to be a must, another must. Look at that. This side doesn't show as much paint, that blue paint, as this hub does. How about that? Look at that difference between the two. See that? So beautiful. I want to publicly thank the sender of this. You know who you are, and you do a masterful job, as I said, to make this experience as flawless as possible. I so look forward to continuing the box openings that we're going to be having here in the next couple of days, as a as we unbox the cars and we have an opportunity to kind of hang together. This is the tally for this particular box opening. You see the array of ponies: Hong Kong copper, US gold, a Noodle Head in a light or fade blue, or ice blue, if you will, the blue US pony, the red US pony, the Light My Firebird that just tumbled down a little bit in red, beautiful magenta dump waste wagon, the light olive custom Volkswagen, the Noodle Head in absolutely beautiful shade of green, and then the top row there, you can't help but just marvel at the Aqua Light My Firebird, the salmon, Harry Hauler, and then last but not certainly least is an absolute must, red, white interior, Hong Kong custom Mustang. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, give the view a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe, and I'll have much more to share with you from Redline Collectibles. Thank you so much, and if I don't see you beforehand, Merry Christmas to everybody. God bless. Bye, everybody. There you go.